So, one of the things that's been kind of beating my ass in my mind lately is how nobody wants to date anymore. Nobody wants anything to do with actual commitment or finding, a partner that actually wants the best for you or actually wants the same things you do. It feels like that's damn near impossible to find nowadays. It is so rare to find that girl or guy, because let's be honest, the guys are heavily lacking today's society. We haven't really been doing shit. We haven't been doing what we should be doing. It's like, in my opinion, men are the leaders. I think society has dipped so much strictly just because of how much men have been lusting. How much men constantly want to have sex, look at sex, or look at things like that. I mean, think about the OnlyFans pandemic. Or how many girls will sell their bodies or have sex online for money, for views, for attention, whatever it may be. That only has an audience because of men. That is quite literally only a thing because of the men. It's like, yeah, it's one thing for the women to post all that. That is their choice. The sad thing is, that works. There are so many women that have gotten rich off that. Men too. This isn't just a woman thing. Men too. But mainly women. For the fact that guys are in my opinion, the loner ones right now. Men are lonely. Women are not chasing those men as they used to. And if they are, it's only the top percent. The men that actually put in the fucking effort to be a man. Not the men that kind of just live through life. Well, life lives through them. It's genuinely sad. Like, how can you just sit around and not do what you're supposed to as a man, and then sit there and complain about no women wanting you? If you were a woman and you saw yourself, would you want anything to do with yourself? Would you go and ask for your number? Because I know damn well, most of the time, I would not. And I feel like that's for most people. We don't like who we are. We don't like who we're becoming. And neither does the opposite gender, man. We've been going down a very bad rabbit hole of lust, loneliness, and trying to fill that gap with sleeping around and pleasure, which, in the end is just empty. It feels good in the moment, but as soon as that's over, you're off chasing for your next high or for your next good feeling. It's like it's damn near pointless. So, in my opinion, this whole, sex pandemic we got going on, this whole porn, OnlyFans, whatever you may call it, I think all this shit stems from men being weak in the first place. I think us as men, like strictly speaking to the men right now, if there's any women watching, I mean, you might as well listen because it won't do you any harm. But in my opinion, the men need to man up and actually start doing our fucking jobs as men. We need to start doing what we did to build this world in the first place. We need to work harder. We need to achieve more. It's like, in my opinion, why the hell were we put on this earth to chase pleasure? Or to chase lust? It's like the more you look at the world, the more you see that sin has just majorly taken over. And that is genuinely fucking sad. There are so many people that either don't believe in God or don't believe in a higher power, and they think that they're the God. They think that they are the number one priority in this world. Nothing else matters other than how they feel, what good things happen to them, what bad things happen to them, whatever it may be. They only care about their lives. They're not putting any more attention or effort into anybody else's lives. What matters to them is them. And the saddest thing about that is, I think humans were made for connection. I heavily believe that we were put on this earth to help each other, to, build communities, actually learn how other people think, act, and feel, and use that in our own lives. It's like, you will not learn anything living by yourself your entire life. The only thing you know is how you act, how you think, and how you feel. That's how you view the world. Whether you like it or not, whether you do it consciously or subconsciously, you have no idea how anyone else views the world, how anyone else sees things. You don't know. You have never even taken the chance to go and ask people, how's your day going? What's been going on? Like, what's been stressing you out? Because if you did go and ask that question, you would find that most people are going through some shit, man. Most people are lonely. Most people want to feel loved. It's like, as much as, I know there's going to be a lot of men in this same position. A lot of women, too. For me, I'm a man, so I'm going to speak from a man's perspective. But I feel like there are so many of us nowadays that so heavily crave love, or want that, that significant other that's just the girl or guy of our dreams. We all heavily want that. We want that connection. But we get too scared of the consequences of said love. Most people watching this have an ex. Maybe that's the ex that you thought everything would work out with. Maybe that's the ex that you fucking had planned your entire life with. And they went and cheated on you. They went and broke up with you. Things didn't work out. Whatever happened, you guys aren't together anymore. You may still love this person, you may hate them. That does not matter. What matters is how you deal with that. It's like, if this person chose to leave you, how are you acting? Are you going to continue chasing somebody that clearly doesn't care about you? Or are you going to focus on yourself and actually start building yourself to be somebody that person would actually want? Like, genuinely, I believe a big part of our problems today is people just chasing pleasure, chasing lust, and chasing love. But thinking that sleeping around, having sex with a lot of people, they think that that's the love. They think that that is the connection that you get from two people. They completely miss out the entire part of what, love actually is, what love actually stands for. And that's sad, man, because there's so many of us, me included, I get so fucking mixed up with some of the stupid thoughts sometimes, The things that will not matter, that will not change anything, but they hurt. They fuck with my emotions like no other thing. And because of that, it's like I can't function correctly. I feel like shit. I can't get out of those thoughts. And as much as that sucks, that's just part of life. It's learning to deal with those hard times, those hardships. Learning to live alone and be by yourself. If you are constantly craving that attention from other people, you are not giving that to yourself. You're not giving yourself enough love. As much as I believe that humans were built for connection, I don't believe you need that connection at the same time. You do not need that to live. You can fully live by yourself and be completely happy. But the problem is, nobody loves himself enough to do that. Not nobody, but most people. We're gonna make excuses and we're gonna find some way to get pissed off at ourselves. Find some way to demonize ourselves or to make ourselves the problem or the enemy. You cannot sit on that. You have to just keep fucking moving, man. Everybody has those hardships. Everybody in the fucking world. Everybody you can look at. They're going through something. So instead of sitting in your own head and thinking, why me? Why me? Why is all this bad stuff happening to me? Maybe just man the fuck up and start dealing with it. It's about time we start making changes, not whining about them. You could sit there and wish for change, but until you get up and make that change, ain't nothing changing, man. It's just the sad reality of the world. If you don't like it, keep doing what you're doing. Tough. Let's take a water break real quick, because dehydrated as fuck, I'm not gonna lie. Alrighty. So as I was saying, I think our main problem in today's society is men not stepping up and being the leaders they're supposed to be. Because, if you guys think about it, it's I said earlier how the women are only chasing this very, let's say top 10% of men. Top 20% of men. Let's say that. It's a fifth. So if every other man who doesn't meet that, let's say you're at the bottom, you're overweight, you don't look that good because you do not take care of your health, you're balding, whatever the fuck it may be, whatever your insecurities are, let them run wild. Let's say you're in that position. All your insecurities, man, everything you're insecure about, all at once times 10. You're not just 5 pounds overweight, you're 50 pounds, 100 pounds, 200 pounds overweight. You are not looking good because you have not taken care of yourself. you're at the bottom, bro. You're at ground zero. You know what that means? You have nothing left to lose. Nothing. Except for yourself more and more and more while you just let your body waste away. Let your mind waste away. So because of that, let's say all those bottom guys, the people that have not put in effort this far, start putting in that effort. 1%, 2%, 3% every day. If everybody, every man, I'm only strictly speaking to the men right now. If every single man on this planet right now started trying 1% better every single day, we just started doing one little thing every day to do a little bit better in our lives. If we just started doing that, every single man, think about how fast this society would change. If men didn't just go around and sleep with women. Because like I was saying, the way I see this is men are the leaders. Whatever we do, women are going to follow in. So because of that, if the men are constantly wanting to do better, and instead of chasing pleasure, different vices and different lusts, we start just putting improvement into ourselves. And we start just trying to be better people. If every man did that today, there would be no more OnlyFans because nobody would be fucking buying it. We'd be too busy fixing ourselves and fixing our problems. It would make life a lot easier. Yeah, it'd be harder for that year or two while you're trying to improve the shit that you've let sit for 10, 20, 30 years. But after you start working through that shit, you realize really fast that you're more attractive than you thought. You start putting an effort to yourself. That effort means something, man. You gotta love and care for yourself to see that improvement. You can't just do it for a week and expect all your pimples, all your fat, all your problems to just disappear. You need to work at it for a while. This isn't gonna be some 5-minute fix. If that's what you're looking for, you're never gonna find it, my guy. You're gonna be looking till you die, and then you'll never change anything. So I say all that to say, men need to man the fuck up. Genuinely. Like, you could put whatever excuses down in the comments. I got a migraine right now, man. Don't feel great. But that doesn't mean I shouldn't do what I know I need to do. It's like, this shit isn't just gonna wait. This shit is not just gonna wait for me to come and get it. It's constantly moving further and further away. There are more and more people constantly trying harder and harder. If you were going to make excuses and sit in the same place you're at, or even take a day off, it's like, you're gonna fall behind. We don't have time for that. So, if you genuinely want that person of your dreams, man or woman, start trying to be that person that significant other is going to look for. If you are not in a position where that dream girl is even going to look at you, that dream guy isn't even going to look at you because you haven't been putting in effort. You haven't fucking tried with yourself. You haven't done anything to make yourself look the least bit attractive. But you have the audacity to think that you deserve this 10 out of 10, man or woman, because of whatever. Like, whatever fucking excuse you tell yourself. It isn't true. If you deserved it, you would have it. It's very simple. But instead, we just don't fucking do that. It's like, we're all being lazy as fuck, searching for the easy things in life instead of the meaningful things in life. Sorry, big ass truck drove by, so distracted me. But I say all that to say, we need to stop being some horny motherfuckers. We need to start actually doing shit that matters, building our lives up better, and honestly, be people that, whatever that significant other you dream about, whatever that, like, perfect picture of the person that you think about, whoever that is, be the male counterpart to that. Fucking be better than whoever that person is. Because other than that, they're not gonna look at you, bruh. They will not even know you exist until you make a difference, and until you've proven that there's more to you than just the negatives and the bad. So yeah, have a good one, y'all. Let's stop being some horny motherfuckers.